Did you know that trying to look rich can be the fastest way to poverty? That's right, the way you handle your finances may be sabotaging your future. Imagine earning $50,000 a month and being one step away from bankruptcy. Want to avoid this fate? Stay with us until the end of this video and learn how to escape the financial survival cycle, build a solid foundation, and finally achieve the financial peace you deserve. Many times, people believe that to be rich, they need to show it through material goods and a luxurious life. However, true wealth is discreet and silent. Have you ever met someone who lives simply but is incredibly financially successful? Simplicity can be a conscious choice that reflects wisdom and control over one's finances. By opting for a more humble life, you can avoid superfluous expenses and focus on what really matters. Who said you need a luxury car or designer clothes to be rich? Many rich people prefer to drive ordinary cars and dress modestly. Warren Buffett, for example, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. True wealth is not in what you see, but in what you have invested and saved. Living simply allows you to have a reserve for emergencies and opportunities. Ask yourself, do you really need a new smartphone every year? Or maybe the search for new things is a way to fill a void that has nothing to do with material goods. Focusing on simplicity can bring a new perspective on what is really necessary to be happy. Happiness and satisfaction can come from experiences and relationships, not things. Remember that financial peace is not achieved with the appearance of wealth, but with the true management of your money. Avoiding spending to impress others is a crucial step toward financial independence. Moreover, living modestly can allow you to invest in your future more effectively. Small savings accumulate over time and can make a big difference. Think of millionaires who live discreetly. They know that keeping a low profile helps them avoid envy and judgment from others. This approach also reduces the pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle, allowing them to focus on long-term financial goals. This way, you can invest more in education, business, or other areas that increase your wealth. Often, the choice for a simpler life is an intelligent strategy to build and preserve wealth. This does not mean that you cannot enjoy the fruits of your labor, but that you do so with awareness and moderation. Those who choose to live modestly often have more freedom to make choices that really matter, without the pressure of appearances. Therefore, when considering the lifestyle you want to lead, think long-term. True financial freedom comes from the ability to live well below your means. This way, you will always be prepared for opportunities and adversities without compromising your stability. Simplicity is a sign of security, not scarcity. Many believe that to be rich, you need to look rich. This is a common mistake that leads many down the path to poverty. When you spend everything you earn to maintain an appearance of wealth, you are actually depriving yourself of building a solid financial foundation. Ask yourself, is it worth impressing others in the short term if it compromises your financial future? People who seem rich are often struggling to maintain their appearances. This can lead to a vicious cycle of debt and financial stress. Think about how many times you have seen someone with a luxury car, but found out that it is financed to the last penny. The accumulated debt to maintain an appearance can be devastating in the long run. To avoid this path, it is crucial to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes it out. Investing in assets, such as real estate, stocks, or businesses, is an effective strategy for building real wealth. On the other hand, spending on items that depreciate, like new cars or expensive clothes, is a liability that drains your resources. A practical way to start is by reviewing your monthly expenses. Identify what is really necessary and cut what is superfluous. It may be challenging at first, especially if you are used to a certain lifestyle. However, over time, you will see that these small changes make a big difference. Imagine if instead of spending 500 Brazilian reals a month on expensive dinners, you invested that amount. In a few years, you would have a considerable amount accumulated. Moreover, reevaluating your priorities can help avoid the path to poverty. Focus on building an emergency fund and paying off your debts before spending on luxury items. This creates a solid foundation that gives you security and flexibility to face unforeseen events. Having a financial cushion is one of the best ways to protect your future. The appearance of wealth can also attract people who want to take advantage of you. Maintaining a more discreet profile can help avoid these types of harmful relationships. Truly wealthy people are often discreet precisely to protect themselves and their wealth. Therefore, instead of spending to look rich, invest to be rich. This change in mindset is crucial for achieving financial independence and ensuring a prosperous future. When you shift your focus from looking rich to being rich, you start making smarter and more strategic financial decisions. Understanding the difference between liabilities and assets is fundamental to building wealth. Liabilities are all those things that take money out of your pocket, like financed cars, branded clothes bought on credit, and the latest gadgets. Assets, on the other hand, are investments that generate income, like real estate, stocks, and own businesses. Ask yourself, what are your current liabilities and assets? A practical example, imagine you buy a new car every 3 years. This car is a liability because you are always paying installments and it depreciates over time. Now, if instead you invested that money in a real estate fund, you would be acquiring an asset that can generate monthly passive income. This is the crucial difference you need to understand and apply. To start accumulating assets, you don't need large sums of money. Small regular investments can grow significantly over time. For example, investing 200 Brazilian reals a month in a stock fund may seem small, but with the power of compound interest, this amount can multiply over the years. The important thing is to start and be consistent. Adopting a simple appearance can be an effective strategy to accumulate assets. When you don't feel the need to impress others with material goods, there is more money left to invest. Instead of spending on branded clothes, how about investing in a course that can increase your skills and, consequently, your income? This is a way to turn liabilities into assets. Furthermore, the mindset of accumulating assets can be applied in various areas of your life. Think of ways to reduce liabilities, such as paying off credit card debts as quickly as possible to avoid high interest. Use the money saved to invest in something that can generate a return. Small changes in your financial approach can result in great benefits in the long run. Focusing on accumulating assets does not mean you need to live an austere life. It's about finding a balance and making smart choices. For example, instead of financing a luxury car, you can opt for a more economical model and invest the difference. This way, you still have a reliable car and are building your wealth at the same time. Finally, the true key to wealth is to have more assets than liabilities. This not only increases your net worth, but also provides greater financial security and stability. By prioritizing investments and reducing unnecessary expenses, you will be on the right path to achieving financial freedom and living the life you desire. Many find themselves stuck in a financial survival cycle where all the money earned is spent to maintain a certain standard of living. This cycle can be difficult to break, but is essential for those who wish to achieve true prosperity. Think, are you just surviving or truly thriving? What changes could you make to break out of this cycle? To break out of this cycle, it is important to start living below your means. This does not mean deprivation, but making conscious choices about where to spend your money. For example, instead of dining out several times a week, cook at home and invest the difference. Small changes like this can have a significant impact over time. Another strategy is to automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to a savings or investment account as soon as you receive your salary. This ensures that you always save a portion of what you earn before spending. This approach can help break the cycle of spending everything you earn. Additionally, creating a budget can be extremely helpful. Knowing exactly where your money is going allows you to identify areas where you can save. There are various tools and apps available that can help keep track of your finances. Try different methods until you find one that works for you. Seeking additional sources of income can also be an effective way to break the survival cycle. Consider freelance work, selling handmade products, or even a temporary second job. The extra income can be used to pay off debts, increase your savings, or invest, helping to build a more solid financial foundation. It is also important to regularly reassess your financial priorities. What was important to you a year ago may not be anymore. Adjust your budget and saving strategies as needed to reflect your current goals and circumstances. This ensures that you are always moving in the right direction. Remember that breaking the financial survival cycle is a gradual process. Do not get discouraged by setbacks and stay focused on your long-term goals. Celebrating small victories along the way can help maintain motivation. Every step taken towards financial freedom is a step in the right direction. Ultimately, the key to breaking the financial survival cycle is to adopt a growth and planning mindset. With discipline and consistency, you can build a solid financial foundation that will allow you not only to survive, but truly thrive. The way others perceive us can influence our financial decisions in ways we may not always realize. Looking rich can attract people who want to take advantage of you, while adopting a simple appearance can help maintain more authentic interactions. Have you ever wondered how others' perceptions influence your choices? Consider the example of someone who constantly displays their material goods on social media. This person may attract admirers, but can also attract opportunists. In contrast, someone who opts for a more discreet lifestyle tends to attract people interested in who they are, not what they have. This can lead to more genuine and meaningful relationships. Keeping a low profile can also protect your privacy and security. Displaying wealth can make you a target for fraud and other malicious activities. By being more discreet about your possessions and finances, you reduce these risks. Think about how small changes in your approach can increase your security. Moreover, adopting a simple appearance can relieve social pressure. When you do not feel the need to maintain a certain standard to impress others, you can make more rational financial decisions. This can include more strategic investments and less impulsive spending. Another benefit of appearing less rich is that you can avoid unnecessary comparisons. Constantly comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and drive unnecessary spending to keep up. By focusing on your own goals and progress, you can make financial decisions that truly benefit your situation. Practicing gratitude for what you already have can help reduce the desire to spend to look rich. Acknowledge the good things in your life and focus on how to improve your financial situation in the long term. This can include saving for big goals, like buying a house or retirement. It is also helpful to remember that many truly rich people adopt a simple lifestyle. They know that true wealth does not need to be displayed. This mindset can help you reevaluate your own priorities and realize that it is not necessary to spend to impress others. In summary, others' perceptions should not dictate your financial decisions. By adopting a simpler lifestyle and focusing on your own goals, you can build a solid and genuine financial foundation, free from the pressure to appear something you are not. True wealth is built through many small, sensible financial decisions. Each choice, no matter how small, can have a significant impact over time. Have you ever thought about how your daily decisions affect your financial future? Let's explore some ways to make smarter decisions. Consistently saving is one of the most important decisions you can make. No matter how much you earn, it is crucial to set aside a portion for savings. Even if it is just a small amount, it can grow significantly over time. Think about how you can start saving a little more each month. Strategically investing is another vital aspect. This does not just mean putting money in the stock market, but also investing in your education and skills. A course or certification can open up new career opportunities and increase your income in the long term. Consider which investments in yourself can bring the highest return. Reducing unnecessary expenses is a practical way to improve your financial health. Review your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. This can include canceling subscriptions you do not use, cooking more at home, or opting for free entertainment. Small savings can add up quickly. Another important point is to avoid high-cost debt, such as credit card debt. High interest rates can accumulate quickly, making it difficult to get out of debt. Prioritize paying off these debts as quickly as possible. If necessary, seek financial advice to create an effective repayment plan. Making a budget is essential for controlling your finances. A well-crafted budget helps ensure you are living within your means and saving for the future. There are many tools and apps available that can help create and maintain a budget. Try different methods until you find one that works for you. Planning for the future is also crucial. This includes saving for retirement, creating an emergency fund, and investing in adequate insurance. These steps can provide security and peace of mind, knowing that you are prepared for the unexpected. Think about how you can improve your financial preparation for the future. Finally, remember to review and adjust your financial strategies regularly. Your life and goals can change, and your financial plan should reflect that. Conduct annual reviews to ensure you are on the right track and adjust as necessary. With these practices, you can make more informed financial decisions and achieve true wealth. True wealth does not need to be proven to anyone. Financial peace is more valuable than possessing extravagant items. Have you thought about how financial tranquility can change your life? Let's explore how to achieve this peace and live more fully. Financial peace begins with the security of knowing you have a solid foundation. This includes having an emergency fund sufficient to cover unexpected expenses, such as car repairs or medical expenses. Having this reserve can significantly reduce daily stress. Think about how much you could save monthly to create this security. Another aspect is the freedom of choice that financial stability offers. When you are not burdened by debt or worried about the next payment, you can make decisions more aligned with your values and goals. This can include changing careers, traveling, or dedicating more time to hobbies and family. Consider how financial freedom could impact your life choices. Simplicity is an important element of financial peace. Reducing consumption and focusing on what really matters can bring a sense of satisfaction and contentment. This does not mean deprivation, but making conscious choices that enhance your well-being. Ask yourself, what are the things that truly bring joy to my life? Financial peace also comes from confidence in your decisions. This can be achieved through financial education. Learning about investments, retirement planning, and debt management can empower you to make better decisions. There are many resources available, from books and online courses to financial advisors. Invest time in educating yourself financially. A recommended practice is to regularly review your finances and goals. This helps maintain focus and adjust your strategies as needed. Knowing you are in control of your finances provides a sense of security and peace. Think about creating a habit of reviewing your finances monthly. Additionally, having clear goals can increase your financial peace. Knowing where you are going and having a plan to get there can reduce anxiety. This includes setting short and long-term goals, such as paying off debts, saving for a house, or planning for retirement. Clear goals provide direction and purpose. In short, financial peace is not about how much money you have, but how you manage it. By focusing on building a solid foundation, making informed decisions, and living according to your values, you can achieve financial tranquility and live a more satisfying and balanced life. Earning 50,000 Brazilian reals a month may seem like a dream to many, but spending the same amount puts anyone one unforeseen event away from poverty. This demonstrates the importance of controlling expenses and accumulating assets instead of liabilities. Think, what would happen if you lost your main source of income tomorrow? A practical example is creating a detailed financial plan that includes savings and investments. Even with a high salary, it is essential to live below your means and invest the difference. This may mean avoiding impulsive purchases and focusing on accumulating wealth. Financial discipline is crucial, regardless of your income. Adopting the mindset that every real must work for you can help maintain financial control. Invest in assets that generate passive income, such as rental properties or dividend-paying stocks. This creates multiple sources of income and increases your financial security. Have you considered diversifying your investments? Moreover, building a robust emergency fund is essential. This not only provides security but also allows you to take advantage of investment opportunities that may arise. Save at least 6 months of expenses to protect against unforeseen events. Think about how much you would need to save monthly to reach this goal. Controlling expenses also means being mindful of debts. Avoid consumer debt and focus on paying off any existing debt as quickly as possible. This reduces interest costs and frees up more money for savings and investments. Debt can be a significant obstacle to building wealth. Adopting a proactive approach to financial management can make a huge difference. This includes regularly reviewing your finances, adjusting your budget, and seeking ways to increase your income. Small changes can have a big impact over time. What adjustments could you make today to improve your financial situation? Finally, remember that true financial freedom comes from security and preparation, not just high income. By focusing on building a solid foundation and living below your means, you can ensure a prosperous and secure future. Prudent financial management is the path to true wealth and tranquility. Financing a big house with a 30-year loan may seem like a dream come true, but it is a classic example of a liability that can compromise your long-term financial freedom. This commitment can limit your ability to invest in other assets or handle financial emergencies. Have you thought about how these long-term commitments can affect your finances? When opting for long-term financing, it is important to consider all financial implications. The interest paid over the years can add up to a significant amount, making the property much more expensive than its original value. Assess whether it is really worth making this type of investment or if there are more economical alternatives. An alternative approach could be to buy a more modest house that meets your current needs and invest the difference. This allows you to maintain financial flexibility and avoid overburdening yourself with huge debt. Think about how this strategy can provide more freedom and opportunities in the long run. Also, consider the impact of large financing on your quality of life. Being tied to a big mortgage can limit your career options, travel, and other investments. Keeping your financial obligations smaller can increase your freedom to make choices that really matter. What are your life priorities? Another aspect to consider is the possibility of investing in rental properties instead of financing a big house for yourself. Rental properties can generate passive income and increase your wealth over time. This can be an effective way to build wealth without compromising your financial flexibility. It is also important to plan for possible changes in your life and the market. The economy can be unpredictable, and having large debt can be risky if your income decreases. Maintaining a more conservative approach can protect you against these risks. Are you prepared for financial unforeseen events? Finally, remember that true wealth comes from financial freedom and security. Before taking on large debts, consider all your options and make a plan that supports your long-term goals. Careful and prudent financial management can provide a solid foundation for a secure and prosperous future. We have reached the end of this financial knowledge journey. Now it's time to reflect. Will you continue striving to look rich, or will you take control of your financial life and start building true wealth? You have learned that simplicity can be the key to accumulating assets and avoiding liabilities that drain your resources. So, what are you waiting for to apply these teachings? Think about all the practical tips we discussed today: living below your means, investing in assets, automating your savings, and keeping a discreet profile. Which of these strategies will you implement first? And how can this transform your financial future? Do not let this valuable information remain theoretical. Start taking action today. The change starts now. Share in the comments which strategy you will adopt first and why. We want to hear your transformation stories. And to continue this journey of financial growth, subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. This way, you will not miss any of our upcoming videos full of tips and strategies to achieve true financial freedom. Let's walk together towards a more prosperous and secure life. Subscribe now and transform your financial future.